Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Just getting a workout done. Just got done on the treadmill and about to lift a little bit and wrap it up actually. But yeah, I don't know really where I wanted to take this video today. It's just what keeps coming to mind, especially being in real estate, is just the mindset. You have to train yourself to do the stuff that you want to do. Case in point, it's 4:30 in the morning right now. There's other things I'd rather be doing, and then I got a cold shower coming up next, which again, I'm not looking forward to. And really that's all been instrumental in helping me achieve what I've achieved. And it's, again, mindset might sound cheesy or corny, but it's absolutely true. Just training your mind to be able to control yourself to do the things that you don't want to do. Especially when a lot of those things you have to do consistently day in and day out without seeing immediate results. And I think that's what crushes a lot of people. But let me hit this real quick and try to gather my thoughts. Yeah, so like I was saying, I think just that's what crushes a lot of people. And to be honest, I kind of can see why. I mean, it's soul crushing, man. And really, sorry, I'm just kind of gathering myself. And yeah, it's definitely one of those things that it takes time. You have to align yourself with the right people too, because just like my real estate journey, when it started, I got into the group that I was with, and again, no coincidences, I'm glad I did, because if not, I'd truly be behind the curve, behind like 5 years behind the curve. And it matters. So when I joined, a bunch of the guys were just doing cold plunges and cold showers and stuff. And this was back in 21, keep that in mind. And my first thought was, like, what the F does this have to do with selling houses, right? Or with real estate in general. Fast forward, I could see how it had everything to do with it. To this day, there's not a day that goes by that I look forward to a cold shower. What that helps me train is making cold calls easier, calls that you have to do, making the things you have to do. Whether it's a CMA, whether it's shooting a video for YouTube, not this one, just home tours, which is something that's huge for my business. But just whatever mundane, minutia task that you have to get done, that moves the needle forward, but you don't necessarily feel like doing. That's really where I think it comes in. It's one of those things that it's really an unsung hero. And again, I believe me, guys, yeah, I've heard it all. It's cheesy, it's mindset, but it's true. Especially being in the business of real estate, especially if you are someone that's trying to build a business and not just be an agent. And what I mean by that is, you either get this or you don't. This video might not be for everybody. It's, you either have an employee mindset or you have an owner mindset. And for those that do want something more than just the transactions and being an agent, and there's nothing wrong with that, believe me. I just got back from EXPCon. I saw great examples of people that still do that to this day, and they're great. They're successful in their own right. It's just, it's not for everybody, either one, and that's okay. But it's just, I think this is more geared, and it's going to speak more to those people that just want a bit more. I don't know why I'm doing this, to be honest. I just kind of put on the mic and turned on the camera. Usually I'm just using this time to meditate and kind of work in my business myself. Where do I want to go next? But it's due time that I start helping and sharing back, because again, that is the whole point of why I'm doing this. Like I said in my previous video, I do really care about helping others achieve what they want to achieve, and especially relation to agents, to active agents. And I'm always down to talk shop, like I said, but I'm just rambling on. This is kind of one of those natural off the cuff videos. Like I said, I don't really know why I'm doing this, but you're along for the ride if you're here listening. But really, yeah, man, I can't say it enough. You have to get that mindset right, because again, life's going to happen to everybody. In life and business, everybody gets their teeth kicked in. You're going to lose deals. That's just part of business. To do the amount of business that, you know, high producing agents do, and again, I hate that term as well. Like, it's just one of those overused terms. But really, across the board, I'm definitely grateful and blessed to be running with a group of absolute savages that are killing it in the game. And when we talk to other agents, you know, it's always, I ask them, like, you know, have you lost? I'm pretty sure you've lost deals. And a lot of them shake their head and say yes, a lot, including myself. Like, to do the numbers, you're gonna have to, it's just part of the game. You're gonna have to strike out a few times. So, you know, getting your teeth kicked in happens to everybody. It's just, if you're moving at such a high level, it just, you come to accept it that, you know, unfortunately, and I believe me, I'm one of those, I want to save them all. I want every deal to go through, but sometimes it's just out of your control, and that's okay. You just have to be able to withstand that, the ups and downs. And the best way I can describe this is, you have to get off the roller coaster emotionally. You know, it goes up and down, but you have to stay even keel. And the reason being is that it's actually crucial, because it helps with the rest of your deals. So if you're even keel, no matter what's going on in your life, it helps because you don't convey your stresses to your other clients or your other transactions that are going on. Because again, they all have fires to put out. They all, I mean, when you get a smooth transaction, that's great, but by and large, a lot of them are just going to have issues. You know, that's why, you know, agents are needed to help put out those fires and keep the transaction going, in which again, takes good people all around. But the more even keel you can be, the better off your other business is going to be, because again, it doesn't bleed out. Your stresses don't bleed out onto the rest of your transactions, if that makes sense. So really, it's just, it's definitely, like I said, mindset. As cheesy as that sounds, it's truly something that's, you know, been essential, besides putting people first in business, which is another, you know, foundation, which I've built my business on. But for me personally, it's just, again, and this helps, all of this, the exercise, getting on the treadmill, you know, just physical movement and just getting the body moving. It helps. It helps with, you know, the quote unquote stress. It helps clear your mind. It helps, you know, kind of get the juices flowing. It's not easy, again, but it's one of those things that I truly do believe in and highly recommend. It's something that I think most successful people that I've seen do some shape or form of routine and exercise, whether that's in the morning, midday, or afternoon, to each their own. It doesn't matter. I'm just kind of a morning person. I kind of start shutting down around, you know, sundown. I'm just kind of winding down for the day. Most times, you know, there are some days that, it just, my brain can't go to sleep, and I end up, you know, falling asleep very, very late. And sometimes it's usually just thinking about different things. It's mostly business related, but really the exercise helps tremendously. It's something that I started, you know, I've been on my own journey for a long time, and it's been going well. It's not where I want it to be, but again, sometimes it just takes a back seat. It doesn't take priority in my life because there's other things more important, which there shouldn't be. You know, health is wealth. That's truly something that's another cliche statement that's absolutely true. But really, I can't say it enough, guys. It's just all the little things put together, you know, help with mindset, because again, bad things are going to happen, especially in business. Things just tend to happen. It's one of those things that we can't control. But really, again, again, I don't know where I was going to take this video. I hope it helps some of you guys, but it's just raw. It's real. It's me, 4:30 in the morning. My garage gym thoughts on business, life, a little bit of life, but mostly how it's applicable to business. And again, you know, if you find any of this helpful, just go ahead and reach out. I'm always down to talk shop. But yeah, as always, life is good. Always make it count.